Hello, everyone, and welcome to Columbia Basin College. It is an exciting evening tonight. We got some awesome regional playoff action happening here for tonight, Thomas, against CBC Hawks taking on St. Louis Community College for the NJCAAE Central Regional Playoffs. Round one, we're getting kicked off here. The Hawks, though, an outstanding regular season, going undefeated for the entire regular season. My name's Joel Harvey. I'm the head esports coach here. Got me giving some casting action, and I'm joined here with Thomas. Thomas, who's will be hopping in the casting booths here. Thomas, it's exciting to have you here, man.
Yeah, thanks. I'm Thomas Kokenauer, varsity Rocket League player here at CBC. Got an exciting match today. I mean, the squad, they've been looking great all season. I'm really looking forward to see what they put on today. I mean, first round of regionals, building's electric, ready to go here.
Yep, it's going to be good. Let's take a look at the bracket here for tonight as we get a little bit of an overview for what is to come. We do have our match here starting very shortly here at 4 p.m. PST as both teams kind of get settled in to the lobby. But CBC taking on number 4 St. Louis Community College. Another game action happening down below. Blaine Community College versus Salt Lake Community College, number 2 versus number 3. So that match is happening. The winner of this game will play the winner of the one below. And the biggest highlight is the winners of this first round will secure a spot in the national playoffs, which will be happening over the next 2 weeks. So big game here. Want to win and then secure a spot going into the nationals. Let's take a look at the team lineups for tonight's match. And Thomas, how about you break this down for us?
All right, let's go. We're going to bring you in here. We got our players here. Ba, Lucas, Cod, Elixion, Skitsu, and Luca. Let's go to player cards here.
Our lineup there. And then St. Louis squad also Rewin, we'll try best here. Bump, Sakuo, Razor, and Luke TM lining up for the side of STLCC. Now let's break down some of the stats here for your Columbia Basin Hawks. Overwatch 2 starting off with Bubba, averaging 30.1 eliminations on the season with 7 assists and averaging only 3.45 deaths per game, totally over the 10,000 mark, 11,160 damage, averaging as well. Very impressive stats lineup. We come in as our tank player. Moving on, taking a look at Skitsu, coming in DPS player, fan the hammer as a cast right there. Eliminations 28.1 averaging per game, assists 3.2, deaths 3.95, and just over the 8.5k mark for damage.
Moving on, we have Elixion, main support. Eliminations 18.6, assists 16.3, and averaging at a low 4.3 death rate. You can see healing quite high, focusing on that main role. We have Luca here averaging 13.1 kills per game, looking at 18.8 assists and averaging 3.85 kill deaths per match, healing as an off healer 6,478. And last but not least, Libra at 14.5 kills, 15.4 assists, and 2.8 deaths. Also another support player.
We do have one more DPS gate COD in here. COD coming in and starting for tonight, averaging 20.7 eliminations, 0.8 assists, and 4.2 deaths. Damage gate up there just over the 5k mark. Let's take a look at the player cams here and see our starting lineup as they are there on camera. A few of them are settled in, ready to go. You can see Elixion waving high. Bubba, though, gave back to the sea, I'm sure, here in just a moment for a little bit there. But It should be an exciting match as rest of the team gets underway. We'll bring it back here to the CAAE booth. And Thomas, I mean, when it comes to this match, there's going to be a lot of pressure because it's a win, make it to nationals. If you lose, you still get a third place match for regionals. But of course, we all want to win and make it to nationals. So when it comes to this first map, Lishan Tower, which we'll be going to for the control style map, if we take a look at the map graphic here. What are some things we want to be taking a look at and taking care of business?
You really want to be watching out for St. Louis's brawl comp here. I mean, on that not two checkpoint, but on the control at Lijiang, a lot of tight corridors, a lot of tight spaces to get caught in that brawl comp. They're going to be running the Ramattra. They're going to be running the Genji, the Mei, the Moira, possibly even Lucio. We have to be just staying active within zones, not getting contained.
Yeah, of course, absolutely want to be keeping an eye on that. We're going to step aside here for just a short break as we get things squared away and ready to go. But when we come back, we'll be starting off with map 1 here for the NJCAAE Central Regional Playoffs here at Columbia Basin College. Stick around. We'll be right back.
Columbia Basin College is more than just an education. It's gaining skills and exploring new opportunities. It's utilizing resources and empowering others. It's building relationships and shaping futures. Start your journey today at Columbia Basin College, where education is.
Welcome back to CBC Hawks Arena here at Columbia Basin College in Pasco, Washington. Yeah, my name's Joel, and I'm joined here with Thomas here in the CAAE booth. We're about to get things started here on first map, Legion Tower, first map of Control. Then we got a few more to go in this best of 5, first to 3 series. But starting off here on the Control style map of the Central Regional Playoffs, round 1. Hawks, number 1, coming into the region undefeated, facing off against 4 and 3, number 4, St. Louis Community College. Winner gets a ticket to the national playoffs, which will be starting next week. But we gotta win, and we gotta do it right now and try and get an early lead here. Thomas, I'm excited. Are you excited?
I am ready to go. I mean, this is going to be a great match. I mean, motivations are sky high for both teams. I know these guys are passionate about it. They're ready. They're locked in. Just who's going to be the better team today? Obviously, CBC.
Yeah. Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves or jinx it, but I am confident in these guys. We had a great season here for the regular season, and also, going undefeated and finishing strong against Blinn. If you did tune into that last week, there was a deemed ineligible player from Blinn, so they did elect to play the 4 versus 5 in that match, which the Hawks we did come out. So we get a nice little zoom view around here on Legion Tower, checking out some of the spacesuits that are on display. But here we go now. Teams, 20 seconds, take it down here. It looks like we do see a bit of that Ramatra comp on the side of STLCC. And then the Hawks look like running Hazard right now. We'll see if they stick with that or switch over.
I don't hate that pick. I think we're back on a Ramatra.
Okay, looks like we are switching.
We have Vump here on the Symmetra for the early movement. He'll be quickly switching, be back to... Venture, not Genji.
Yeah, we're going to be sticky Venture here as both teams now starting the engagement here. Get a little bit of a third-person view from Elixir and see if we get that first-person view. Get a little bit cleaner view here. Baba now going down. Now trying to find focus targets. Gets to sleep. Baba is the first to fall. And then now going down the side of the team fight. A little bit awkward position. The Hawks are going to regroup after that one.
CBC looking to disengage here. Grouping up after this team fight loss, trying to get Baba back into the fight. Trading off Maze on a May wall. Baba pushing deep in without full support.
Full support, yeah, now running falling very low. Baba also falling low here. Cod try to take the flank angle. Baba again low, trying to just stay alive and just can't. Just too much damage here, and looks like there's just not enough pressure on the back line on the side here. CBC struggling just a little bit.
CBC getting split up, falling out of those damage or support line of sights, and just not able to get the healing into Baba that they need to stay in longer team fights.
Now we got a few ultimates coming up here. Sickle has the Blizzard early, and Razor able to build up a quick coalescence. Skitsu now with Blizzard could be a big opportunity here. They're going to be pushing in. Here's going to be a Blizzard from Sickle. Baba does get frozen. A good wall from Skitsu to keep him alive. Here's the Nano also keep it alive as well. Now Kamei the Blizzard, and now committing the Ramatra. I can't Nemesis there. Getting that Nemesis form. I completely forgot what that ultimate's called, folks. But Hawks able to use a few ultimates here, 3, and able to swing the momentum. And here's a quick early team fight as well. Nice anti here coming out onto Ren as Skitsu looking for a few more shots. Skitsu finds 1, and Cod finds 2 to clean it up, and a huge momentum swing there after that one team fight.
Great cleanup there. The Hawks really needed that to get this momentum working back at their side. St. Louis looking to regroup up and engage. Battling Maywall is trying to find a poke line.
Yeah,
nothing coming through. A lot of stall here. CBC looking to burn some clock. Some points on the objective.
And try to get a little points here. They're going to be walking in. Now they're going to be engaging. Luke TM's going to be using that beat. Going to give everyone the over shield. Bubba now able to have his ult, but he finds 3 right away. Actually, just everyone lined up on the side of St. Louis. And Bubba gets the triple kill, looking for the final stagger onto Ren. Got the sleep. Can they get it? No. Looks like they're going to be back on. A little bit overcommitted here. Now they're playing a little bit closer. You gotta be a little bit careful. Here's the wall. Get them just a bit of time. Venture just out of position and just out in front. See if they're gonna be committed here. Bubba pops the all enforced. Now Luca falls though. 4v4 situation. Both supports very low here. Bubba though on the front line catching the action. 1v1 the Ram. But there's a few other points. People on the point of St. Louis. Rotating through. Bubba again 1v1. Skitsu trying to add the support. Here comes the Blizzard. Cod gets the kill on tank of Rewen. Skitsu finds 2. Skitsu and Cod able to kind of slow down the momentum there. It looks like it might have just took the space and then forced St. Louis to the point 99%, and the Hawks is going to pick up the first point here on Legion Tower.
Luke TM on the Lucio, not able to snipe out overtime there. We're going to be going around 2 here with the Hawk advantage, 1-0.
Good. A little bit of slow start here, a little bit of diciness right at the beginning for the Hawks, trying to get a little bit more pressure on the back line, and looks like that's what kind of came a little bit later after they won the fight. Then COD was able to find a little bit more picks and able to get a little bit more pressure. So here, now going outside, go to Garden and see if there's a little bit of a change. Looks like Baba switching to the Hazard. We'll see what...
See if he sticks with it here.
Yes.
Like he will.
If there's going to be a teleport here, yep, late from COD here for TP.
Good.
And then switching over to the Pharah. So same comp, it looks like, coming out from the side of St. Louis. They're going to TP across, so they're going to be playing a little bit more brawler comp here. Lixian trying to find the angle. Baba's going in, now supporting. Luca gets killed and eliminated, but still in the fight.
Re-engage. Hawks getting split up here. Odd on the far, poking out from the outside of the objective. Looking to get some splash damage in and create some openings for CBC. Bababa getting aggressive on the Lucio. That's Luke TM. Has him low, chasing the kill, gets it, finds it.
Finds that late kill on Luca TM, and this kind of fight is just staggering out here. Some turds coming out. Now Skies gets you, is in a little bit of awkward position, get forced out by the Moira and also this the Ram. They do get the trade though, trade on the DPS. Here comes all red. Ram gets naded, big nade from Luca, and they able to sustain this fight. Point still hasn't flipped. And then Luca just healing from a distance, and the Hawks able to clean things up. Hey, it all started with Bubba's ult right there.
Absolutely. You can see Luca on the Ana there, just absolutely cleaning up and providing that poke to get them to disengage.
Now, finally, we get some percentage here on the board. COD has a barrage. Got a thing you gotta be looking at. Now looking for aggressive there. Baba gets one. Trying to find another one. Half HP, looking for the Lucio, coming back here. Still focusing on the Lucio, just hard focusing. Finally gets the pick, took a while. Able to get 2 out of there, and a nice 2 eliminations, and you get to save your ultimates now coming into this next fight. Another stagger kill, COD able to pick one up and able to get that limb.
St. Louis disengaging here, not terribly split.
A little bit too awkward there. Looks for the barrage. It will get 1-2. And will get the triple kill. A big barrage play. See, everyone was open. Lost the tank, and a huge play from COD.
An outstanding play. Just when St. Louis thinks they're getting back together, getting back in the fight, COD comes in and just lays down on them.
Play a bit of a pause here. St. Louis regrouping. COD taking a few chip shots. Now the TP's coming in. Here gonna be the nade. Here's the nano. Here's the orbital. Using everything here almost. Both double support ults. COD finds 2. and that one just was not in the side of St. Louis. You had both support ultimates used, and it's just a quick cleanup here. Now a long stagger onto Razor, trying to find one more. Lucio going the far way, 86%. You gotta get on the point, and Bit staggered out. And this is the CBC Hawks that we have seen all season, really executed perfectly and executed with the ultimates.
Absolutely. We see Baba really focusing Luke TM on the support there. They're not getting that passive healing that they need to sustain these larger fights. Here we go. Luca engaging, cleaning up. That's going to be it for round 1. It is going to be a 2-0 Hawk victory.
Very nice. Good 2-0 clean victory there on for the Hawks. Second map, 100% to 0. We'll take a look here, play the game. I gotta say, it's probably COD with the Triple Barrage. Let's see if I'm
Can't
right.
beat it. Oh,
It's Baba, actually. Okay, well, we'll have to go back and clip that one. We'll definitely want to stay in that one here. Baba picking up play of the game as Ramatra switching to the Nemesis for punching 1-2. Able to get the melee on Racer. So clean, good first one for the Hawks on Lijian Tower. Definitely saw a little bit of life come into play at the second map for sure when it comes to that. But first map win, great. We love to see it. We're going to take a short break here as we get the next map squared away from both teams for map bans and everything. But please stick around. We got more action. Map 2 here for NJCAAE Western Central Regional playoffs here for CBC Hawks. Arena Camp? Welcome back to CBC Hawks, our channel, CBC Esports Arena.
Yeah, welcome back.
Welcome back.
We have Kings Row coming up here. Should be fun.
Yep. Let's take a look at the map graphic, refreshing ourselves for the last map here. Legion Tower, the Hawks walked away with 2-0 map win. Next map, Kings Row, picked by St. Louis Community College. Now, definitely more of a definitely a rush map again, and we saw Hawks were a little bit slow there on the first map of Legion Tower in that Ramatra v Ramatra mirror, but able to kind of get that momentum going a little bit more as well. But Kings Row, definitely different story. Definitely a heavy brawl map, not really a dive. And I know we've seen a lot through the whole season. Bubba playing some really good Zarya, actually.
Yeah,
really good
course.
Zarya. So we'll have to see if they come out and bring that out as well. We're holding for it looks like STLCC production did say that they are ready. We're just waiting for their team to confirm that they are all set, good to go. Looks like Hawks will be defending here on his points. We take a look at the lineup for this map, going over to our Hawk cams, highlight our players here. Take a look. Looks like it's going to be the same from last time. COD, let's get to Baba, Alexian, and Luca gonna be rocking here. So everyone's kind of just chilling out. This it's like Alexian realized we were on camera. Bubba shaking his head a little bit. Definitely, it's a long day to go today, as we know. Another game after this. Want to take a chance and check out our merch. We do have some merch. If the QR code's not working, and take a look in the chat, our link is there. And we will be there's some new items actually. We actually got some sweatpants, we got some beanies, and we got some hats. We got some shorts. We got a lot.
Really great.
There's a
I'm
lot.
excited to get some myself.
Get some merch for sure. We got arm sleeves. I know that's a popular one for some gamers. Again, check this out. That link should be in the chat as well. If the QR code's not working, feel free to let us know. I need to update that as well. But regardless, here we are. Kings Row.
Really excited to see what comps come out here. I think hit scans can make all the difference. I think that actually might be what this match comes down to, is what DPS can be more efficient finding the early picks fights. Doesn't look like we're going to see any. We have Skitsu here on Reaper, COD on May, Bump on Venture, and the cool most likely going to be swapping off. But
I'll have us in and out in no time.
Luca on the Ana, possibly looking to make up for the lack of hit scan. Lixian on the map. Sticking with Hazard here. Would be interesting to close up some of that space and stop or through the chokes before they can go up.
Yeah, gonna be Hazard here. Guy adding a little bit more mobility. Sim from Sick Cool could add some TP strats here. Get very low. Ram get dangerously low. Has to shield kind of back out as well. Get healed up. Kind of stopped in their tracks. But looking for a kill. Able to dash in, get one, and then get right back out. Skitsu also rejoining. And just holding the choke here. Really in this map, Kings Row, if you get one pick, you can really just take over the fight. And the Hazard pick here, you can actually go up and over the wall because of his passive climb ability. Bubba, though, get a little bit caught out here, still very low. Bum has to go underground as Venture. The rest of the team regroups, and a little bit of a stagger team fight here. Now, Rewan Go in, TP onto point, asleep onto Scale, but a fight happening in Hotel, and both supports get eliminated. Ka picking up the picking up 1 point here. Now Skitsu finds the other DPS, so no DPS. Baba does fall. Ka and Skitsu alone. Ka in a dangerous place. Skitsu now hiding a little bit as 2 ticks come out. Here comes Skitsu now onto the point, and looks like they're going to give this point up here.
Yep, no stall here. Looks like St. Louis is just going to be taking up the first point, looking to push the.
This guy now, or Skitsu, trained. Baba, he focused again. Here comes the ult. It's going to look like they could get one. Able to get Ramatra walled off here. Very low. It's going to be regrouped and healed. Skitsu has the ultimate. Looking for a time and place to use this. On the flank in Hotel. Here comes the rest of the team now looking to try to get him out. Race out and away. Luca has the nano as well. Another anti-nade coming in and it's just stuck right here on the choke. Nemesis form popped off. Ult ready to go. Here comes the TP. Here comes the Coalescent. Ram gets eliminated. The beat comes out trying to keep everyone alive. Razor finds one with the Coalescence, but it's an even fight. Skitsu with the Death Blossom, able to clean things up.
Lots of ults committed there from CBC. Looking at about 3 right now. But not a huge advantage to St. Louis at this point. Should be a pretty even fight going forward. St. Louis getting it back together, engaging COD on the Ram. COD taking cover here, looking to extend this fight, waiting for his team to get back.
It's a little bit trapped here. Did use the shift ability. Think Skitsu still on the flank now. Here comes Venture. Vump going in, trying to find a COD. Able to pick up one. Them, though, very low. Anti. And Bubba on the opposite side gets taken down by School. Looks like he tried to do a little bit of a flank pincer maneuver, but it just didn't pay off. Too much damage was happening up front.
This dive from on the Venture from St. Louis is really just eating up the CBC backline here, especially when they're trying to set up actual foundation of defense. Not able to set anything up at this point.
We gotta think COD has the Blizzard, probably second ultimate. Baba has his ult as well. You gotta think one of these ults are gonna be used. Here's going to be the Blizzard coming out. Baba very low. Gonna be Freeze able to get Luke TM. Elixion though taken down by Bumps. All Bum trying to find more value. Baba finds 2 with his ult. Skitsu again. Trade back and forth. And Hawks trying to just close one out. Here's the anti on to Raywin. Skitsu finds the pick, and it's going to be a stagger kill onto Raywin. And the Hawks are holding on from the second point. 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go.
2 minutes and 30 seconds. A lot of time on the clock to hold that second point, but CBC is going to be looking to get it done here. No comp changes so far. Luca looking for early engagement. Ba up using the verticality of the Hazard Hero, trying to find early picks.
They're chasing him. Yeah. It's gonna be going back down. Looks like St. Louis might be committing. No, Bump goes back. Just kind of creating space. Kyle gets a great pick onto Luke TM, and Raywin so low. Looks like they're able to kind of split the entire team for St. Louis. I feel like that's exactly what this comp is trying to do. Trying to have the flank from Skitsu with Reaper, and then also Baba able to kind of flank as well. And then COD and the supports are kind of playing that front line to poke, pressure, get people low, and then the targets come in with the Reaper and Hazard.
New engagement coming through. Rowan not poking Vomp, looking for an opening. Oh my goodness, here we go.
Oh, and the
Skitsu
nano comes
looking
out to
for
Baba. Skitsu coming in, fakey, weighty, Wraithy, not committing. There it is, there's a commit, able to find one. Gets everyone super low, but the Coalescence from Razor is just gonna be too much. Yili able to sustain them through that Blossom. Everyone got super low, but just not enough. Gonna be some stagger kills coming out as well. We'll see. Hawks can get back 3 people on point, and it doesn't look like it. And St. Louis will get a little bit of extra time here on the clock.
Hawks have to be pretty content to burn almost 2 minutes off the clock. Skitsu engaging Rawin, looking to finish the kill. haven't really been able to find too many finishing kills on Rowan. And there it is. The Hazard ultimate finds 1, finds 2, 3. And he keep going, looking to stagger St. Louis here at this point.
Almost, but a great 3K from Bubba there. Cause POV just a little bit after. Gets to now. In for a little bit of a flank position here, and the right room's gonna be here. Venture walking, and then Skitsu. We're gonna be gate back out. Venture goes underneath. Here comes the Blizzard. It's gonna get 3. Ram gets frozen. Luke TM and School also frozen, not picked off just yet, but clearly a huge advantage with the tank of Raywin getting picked off first.
CBC able to burn almost another minute off the clock here, looking to hold this last point and keep them at 2 points.
Now resetting up. Lixian has the Kitsune Rush. That's the only ultimate. Here comes the TP. They really like using TP. Try to just come in. Here comes the Kitsune Rush. Trying to outsource some more heal. COD does fall. Skitsu, Vumb able to pick up 2 of their abilities, and they also pop. Raywin pops his ult, able to kind of chip everyone down. So about 3 ultimates used from the side though, St. Louis, and 40 seconds left. So the economy is in the favor of CBC.
Absolutely. CBC is still generating ults. Oh, COD swaps onto Cassidy though, resetting an ultimate down. But I think CBC should have enough here to be able to stall out this fight.
COD switching to cast, try and apply a little bit more pressure. Also, give it a little bit more distance as well. Plus the flashbang to hinder. Here comes Bubba's ultimate. It's going to be lock it down. Ram on Raywin. 8 seconds remaining. Time to get down. Skitsu finds a pick and gets nanoed by Luca. There's a Blossom. The Beyblade Season 2 from Overwatch. And then backcap almost coming in. Looks like Racer progressed it just a little bit more. But Hawks will be holding St. Louis from completing the map, so only 2 points and some distance on the third, but chance to close this one out and win. No OT situation available here.
No C9 here, folks. CBC looking to close it out, being strong, having that resilience, having that discipline to close out that fight and stall out as much time as they did. It was a really good showing there.
We don't want to stall this one now. You could fly through the streets here of Kings Row. It's actually quite pretty. If we get a chance to fly through the streets, see some graffiti. Only built to serve.
Omnix.
A little bit of green. Yeah. Map based around the Omnix. I think it was the Omnic short film thing. Yeah. I don't know what it's called. Yeah.
Shambali.
Yeah.
8-6.
And then there was a cool little Omnic event PV.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun. Definitely a fun time. All right, Hawks on the attack. Have to capture the point starting off. Have to go to the second point, and then also going to 52.66 meters. Have to go to 6-7.
Oh my goodness!
Gets the early pick, and that's why you don't peek on Kings Row, because the Widowmaker could be just around the corner. Baba falling dangerously low, but not before applying a lot of pressure here on the Malga. Malga applying more pressure. Skitsu finds a pick onto Vump, and the rest, the momentum is just too much. COD, Farah shooting down. Luca gets kill, and then that's it. And it all started with Luke TM. I'm sure he's going to learn better next time playing on Kings Row to not peek because the whale could be there.
I love watching Skitsu on the Widowmaker, just absolutely electric. And COD supplementing the long range engagements with on the Farah. Lucas, Baba taking up space with the Alga. Really just, it makes taking space almost impossible, and we're going to see that here.
Yeah, he's very low. Very, very low. Kind of just like went a little bit too far there. Both supports were healing pocketed, but there's only so much that they can do. So kind of reset it here just a little bit. COD, it will pressure Vump out and then get back himself. But now Bubba rejoined the fight. COD get close to that barrage. Maybe might be seeing this a little early here.
Great spot for it as well.
Oh yeah, it's excellent. Try and get that angle. Luke TM kind of pressure rate up above. Razor does have the coalescence though. Might see this here come out. Bump gets kill onto Elixian. Elixian Folly. Now only one support. Skill able to get the pick onto Skitsu. And it just wasn't there yet. So now we have the barrage. Skitsu switching over to the Ash. Yeah, a little bit hard to find those sight lines here at this choke.
Really like that decision. It's really hard to play Widow through this choke. Baba pushing in, getting nanoed. And the barrage comes out, finding 2 so far, looking to clean up this fight. Razor backing out, trying to heal Vump desperately, retreating back to the Lucio. Looks like they're going to be able to disengage here without taking any more stall.
And they're going to try to get out here. Looks like Bubba's trying to find a few more picks while the tank is gone. Find a little bit more pressure. Now he's going to back out, and good barrage there. Did also get the nano, and Bubba did use the cage, so a little bit low. Elixian does have the orbital. This one could be a really big engagement if they time it right. Looks like they're waiting for it. Not going to be using just yet. They're holding it here. There's the beat. No ults used. Elixian holding it. Looks like they're trying to win this here, actually, possibly. And he just can't get out. Getting to falling to Vump. Now the pressure for the Hawks and just kind of steamrolling back. So 3 ultimates used on the side of St. Louis to win that. So really the ultimate economy is just kind of going back and forth. And COD also has another barrage, Thomas.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, I don't think if I'm St. Louis, I want to be dedicating 3 ults to that hold there. I mean, you're looking at a long-term stall. You have to really be ripping them in. Baba taking up space, getting right up in Ruin's face. He's nanoed. He is antied.
And Vump on the backside. Vump, where did Vump come from? Vump just was flanking possibly. Looks like they might still try to be fighting this, and no, that's gonna be it. Vump really find the backline pressure as this venture, and just unable to deal with them just yet.
Baba trickled out. He's going to be coming in about 8 seconds. Waiting. CBC now waiting for Baba to rejoin the live to re-engage here.
Looks like Bump switched over to Soj now. Sekul has the Blizzard. Here we go. Gotta be looking for a cage here.
Found it.
Be a big
he's gonna find all.
And the barrage! God, and a big triple. Make it 4.
That's a team kill.
He the big 4K with the help of Baba, caging everyone in, and just a death trap right inside.
That was gorgeous execution. CBC now having to watch their ult economy, looking to build back up to finish out.
We got things. Skitsu has the Bob, and then Luca has the Nano. They might be able to snowball this. Skitsu, though, looking for the Blizzard. A key ultimate, see if they can get this value here.
Bob comes out.
Their school, Skitsu dropping the Blizzard. Baba trying to stay alive here. Going in the back line, and the Blizzard just getting a little bit too much value. Able to take out Baba. The Nano, though, used onto Elixian. Still have Bob. Elixian eliminated. And just kind of a stagger kill here. Skitsu still holding on to Bob. Not sure COD trying to stay alive for the re-engagement. Now, a few more ultimates. 3 ults on the side of St. Louis. 2 minutes and 30 seconds go. COD gets a pick. Takes out Luke TM. Razor half on the other support. Only the other support. Looking for the Bob. Here comes the Bob. Dashing in along with Malga of Bob Malga combo here. That's a lot of damage and a lot of focus out. Now coming in is Razor. Razor using a coalescence trying to keep Ren alive. Luke TM dropping the B immediately. Deleted. COD finds the triple kill. Has another barrage, but not going to be needed, as it's a clean elimination and clean sweep here. Luke TM staggering, and that will do it. The Hawks, with a minute and 54 seconds spare, will close out map 2.
Beautiful job there. Using Bob and Baba to take that space and just
Oh, this
eliminate anything in their path. And this is going to be that. Oh no, it's not.
No, it's a triple kill at the end.
Right.
You know, I'm always curious how sometimes how these play the games are decided. So
Never
game
what you
3,
think
right?
it'd be.
Yeah, well, you think it was the barrage with the 4K.
I mean,
but,
two olds coming together. I mean, it's just a visual spectacle.
Yeah, I think that's play, but
Could be.
finds a 3 instead. The Hawks, though, taking a 2-0 lead in this best of 5 series. So one more game to secure to the regional championship and also secure a ticket to national playoffs next week. But we're going to take a short break here. Coming back, we'll be having map 3, which will be escort. We'll let you know what that is after this break. You're listening to CBC Hawks Esports for the NJCAAE Central Regional Playoffs.
Looking for a place that is perfect for you? A place with programs that work around your schedule? A place with cutting-edge technology and state-of-the-art facilities. A place to celebrate and engage with the community. A place to excel in and out of the classroom. Columbia Basin College. This is the place for you.
Welcome back to CBC Esports Arena here, located in Pasco, Washington. My name is Joel. Joining me here in the CAAE booth is Thomas. We got a 2-0 lead here for CBC, which is great because in the best of 5 series, we just got to win one more.
Right, looking to finish it out 3-0, full sweep.
Full sweep indeed. We're just like got to lock in here. Lock in on the next map here on Escort. Taking a look at that. The map pick.
Rialto,
yes indeed. So CBC locking in that 3-2 win on Kings Row. Now riding the momentum here over to Escort. Rialto. Been seeing a lot of great stuff here on the team here, but mostly want to shout out COD. COD coming in here in this fair, find a ton of value and not get pressured at all. So we'll see. Rialto possibly another map that can rock this Farah. See if we want to rock
great map for Farah. I mean, so much open sight line, so much room to maneuver, duck in and out of cover, passageway.
Yep, absolutely. Let's take a look at the team here for the roster making it happen here. It's going to be same lineup. Baba, Cod, Elixians, Skitsu, Luca. Going to be rocking it. Take a look over here at the player cams and checking them out here. Again, highlighting. Always fun to see the players' faces on our Hawk cams. We get that graphic pulled up in just a moment. But Thomas, I've been having a great time so far casting with you. How have you been doing?
I'm doing great. I mean, get to watch some great Overwatch here today. And here's our Hawks, our lovely Hawks.
Yeah. Oh, it's good. It's good. I know we got a exciting Friday ahead of us as well.
For Rocket League, we're starting our regional expedition. Should be fun. I think we're starting with what?
We're going against Murray State
Murray
College.
State,
Murray
that's
State
right.
College. Yep, at a 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock, and it could go as late as 10.
Yeah, long day. Long day at the office.
How it goes, yes. Well, let's make it that. Just a business trip, indeed. Let's make it just that business trip.
There we go.
And lock in here. Looks like we're just waiting here as everyone loads in. And 30 seconds until we get to see the team. So CBC up 2-0. Doesn't look like the score graphics updating just yet, but it is 2-0. Go ahead and see if we can get that refreshed and possibly updated. We'll see if this will fix it, but I'm not sure. Regardless, though.
We have lineups coming out. Let's see what we're looking with. Ooh, Skitsu out on the Ash. That should be fun to watch in combination with the picks from COD. Bump run, Sombra. That could cause quite the disruption, especially to Baba on the Hazard. It's caught out. Dive. Disastrous.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting. We've been seeing this this Lucio Moira a lot from St. Louis, and when I was doing some scouting in the high school level, I've seen the Lucio Moira, but not too much at a higher level. I haven't seen him, but we'll see if they can make this work. Looks like they're going to be going bridge here. Push to the point. Action happening though somewhere else. Skitsu able to find the pick. That point just kind of rolling along here. Skitsu, find pressure. Ka gets up there along Bubba, taking the space. And here goes Bubba, trying to find the Sombra, able to pick them off and get a little bit more damage. But it looks like Moira Racers is stuck up top left. I don't know if anyone knows that they're there. Well, now they do. Let's try and poke out here. We might see Bubba try and go for this pick if they know where they are. Here goes Bubba here. Now TPs. Skewel TPing up top. Setting up the car wash inside. Gonna be all destroyed though by Bubba. Not gonna find any value. Skitsu find another pick. COD find a little bit more pressure here in the air. Again, find a lot of value as this Pharah with no major hit scan to deal with them, and Bubba having a field day as well, just taking out Skewel again. And this pick by pick, and the addition of Elixion's Mercy is also just applying so much damage boost and pressure as well.
Yeah, the Sombra could be dangerous, but when you have COD and Elixion just floating around in that Farm Mercy setup, it's going to be really hard to deal with that with the current DPS setup from St. Louis. They're going to have to change something here if they want to turn things around.
And COD again just finding pressure, and there's no one diving Luca in the backline as a support. Baba just holding up. Front gate double pocketed by Elixion and Luca. And they just haven't been able to find the pressure through the point. Skewel finding, again, just setting up and not allowing them to walk in. Bubba quickly destroying them, and the burn from the dynamite from Skitsu. Again, just St. Louis kind of stuck here. COD takes out Bump, points him out. There's the nade, gonna be getting two. Rewa able to stay alive and stabilize, and now they're trying to push over onto Luca over top right. Luca drops down, rotates, and Abella comes over for the picks. Finds one, looking for a second one, finds two as COD picks up one for their own, and running away Luke TM taking out, but COD on the opposite side gets eliminated by Vump, but Lixian says, come back, my friend. We are not done with you yet.
Rez comes out. St. Louis not really able to make a dent in the CBC defense. They're looking to change things around. Still haven't made any major comp changes besides swapping to the Mauga here.
Oh, and 5 ultimates on the side for CBC with 1 minute to go. Here we're looking for probably one, and everyone almost lined up in the alley, maybe looking for the ult here on the side. There's going to be the ult from Bubba, able to get 2. Coalescence out, looking for the barrage, able to find almost one. Can't get the elimination, and gets eliminated himself, but Bubba able to clean up, finds 2, looking for a third onto the Moira, faded away, chasing down, finds the late kill onto Vump, and 30 seconds to go. 4 ultimates used by the side CBC, so there's still a little bit of time left, but Skitsu has a key one with the Bob.
Exactly right. He can, with the addition of Hazard, just lay out on map. Contain. St. Louis coming back now. Hazard, Baba taking the space.
Let's just play right for COD, just able to position well. Now Vum trying to get singled out by Baba, find it down. Did use the Bob, able to pressure the left side of that wall. Now COD free roam, and the beam just can't reach the Pharah in the air. Just
are they gonna be able to touch?
No, they get full health here on Rialto by the Hawks, and just no switch for hit scan DPS, and COD just, there's no pressure on COD.
COD is having an absolute masterclass here tonight. I mean, this is like legendary gameplay. Hawks only need 62.5 meters on the payload to complete the sweep and go up 3-0.
Yeah, and finish it up. We complete the sweep 3-0 and moving on. So if that happens here, folks, then we will have a bit of an extended break. Next round doesn't happen until 6 p.m. PST. If you're joining in from the East Coast, be 9 p.m. EST. And as I know, it could be anywhere here in the world tuning in. CST, that is 8, and Mountain Standard Time. Don't forget, we haven't forgotten about you folks over there. That'll be 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So about if this wraps up here, and very quickly we'll be looking at about our break. But we'll be taking that break here. We'll keep the live stream on. We'll go display the bracket so you'll see when the next round is happening, but feel free to take a break, get some refreshments, and tune back in. So looks like here on the attack, Bubba, instead of playing the Hazard, looks like it's some Doom Biz coming out to join. Dropping down, Skitsu playing the legs on Soldier 76. Baba jumping up here, trying to find some pressure. If we go Baba here in the inside and focus down alone. Luca now playing the Juno and Lixian switching over. Skitsu though, look at this flank, just all the way on the opposite side, trying to lure everyone away. Looks like no one's pressuring him just yet. And then COD on the opposite side is a really interesting crossfire. Bubba able to find one. Now looking for a second one here.
Oh, he doesn't
gets
see
the
him.
punch onto May. Skitsu on the flank. And it's just a huge cross flank fire. Skitsu find everyone on the side of St. Louis while they're retreating.
Yeah, that entire push was doomed from the start, just comp-wise. I mean, St. Louis's problem can be defined in 3 words: COD.
COD, not Call of Duty, but COD here picking up the direct shot for the 3rd elimination. Looking for some staggers here. Skitsu and Bubba clean it up. And with that, your CBC Hawks are moving on to Central Regional Finals.
Hawks looking to go into this, carry this momentum through, and do what we can bring in a regional finals. Baba with the play of the game as Hazard.
There it is, cleaning it up here, Baba, with the ultimate. God, justice reigns from above. And cleaning it up there. But your Hawks closing out in the 3-0 fashion.
Right.
Gotta love it. Gotta love it to see that. Let's take a look at the bracket here real quick to see if the other match has wrapped up. Looks like it is still going on, but this should be updated as we move on into the next round. But like we said, coming back to us, the next round is 6 p.m. PST. So there's a little bit of time. We get some time to relax, stretch, prepare for the next one. But the biggest thing is that this one, we did just secure a spot in national playoffs, which is great news, definitely. So we will be moving on into those next week. But depending on what seed and if we finish as Central Region champs, that's what it all comes down to here. So,
Absolutely.
Thomas, it was great casting with you. Will you be sticking around for the next one?
I will be.
Awesome. All
Going
right.
into it.
Good stuff.
Get
Good
your
stuff.
popcorn, folks. It's going to be a good one.
Yes, it's going to be a good one. So make sure you take some time to relax. We'll run our hype video here and close things out and put the graphic up for the bracket so you know when the next match is. We'll probably come in about 10 minutes before it to hype up the pre-shows to highlight the next match. But thanks so much for joining us. Make sure you stick around. We'll see you for regional finals and playoffs, the NJCAAE here at CBC. welcome back to CBC Esports Arena here in Pasco, Washington. We're coming at you with some more NJCAAE regional playoff action. My name is Joel Harvey. I'm the head esports coach here at CBC. Casting today, giving some fun commentate action. I'm joined here with Thomas. Thomas, one of our Rocket League varsity players. Thomas, how's it going?
Hi, good to be here. Yeah, I'm doing great, Joel. Great matches today so far. We've seen 3-0 sweep against St. Louis College, Community College. Now we are heading into Blinn, which is a, dare I say, more formidable opponent. They also swept, who was it?
Salt Lake.
Salt Lake in their side of the bracket.
Yep. We take a look at that bracket actually and see that we did have it up for the majority of the time while we were away, but Blinn and St. Louis will be fighting at the same time here as us in a third place regional match up. But for us, we will be rocking the regional championship here against Blinn Community College. Let's take a look at the rosters and team matchup here. We break down roster. Hawks gonna be rocking same Baba, Cod, Elixir, Skitsu, and Luca. And the side of Blinn is Hulk, Sky, Sniper. It's Joey, Rajim, and Hutch. And these teams actually met in the last game of the season, if you tuned in last week to catch that. Was deemed an ineligible player through investigation and adjustments. Blinn will have the full 5 roster coming into this game, so a 5v5 matchup should be a little bit more interesting. But Thomas, how about you break down our player stats here as we go through, just highlighting their averages, not the we don't have the most recent ones from this last match, but break it down for us.
Rolling in regular season stats, we have 30.1 eliminations per game from Lucas, Grenier, Baba, 3.45 deaths, extremely efficient. Rolling up next, we have Gitsu, Skylar, Fanicom, 28.1 eliminations, 3.95 deaths, running 3.2 assist average. And next, Alexian, Kate Horn, 18.6.
There we go. Yeah,
there we go. 18.6 eliminations, 16.3 assists. Really great line there. 4.3 deaths averaged per game. Luca Cumming, 13.1 eliminations, 18.8 assists, and 3.85 deaths. 14.5 eliminations averaged per game for Libra, Talon Kaisiker, 15.4 assists, and 2.8 deaths average. Here we have COD, the big man himself.
Yes,
Brandon Nix
sir.
had a huge performance last game. Those stats are definitely not looking the same. But in the regular season, he averaged 20.7 eliminations per game, 0.8 assists, and 4.2 deaths.
Excellent, COD. Definitely had a good game. Let's take it to our player cams here to highlight the roster that will be started here on Lijon Tower. We take it over to them, and they are getting ready to go. Locking in for this series and getting ready and set. Lucas looking a little bit comfortable as well, but you can see these Hawks are locked in, right to take it and get a actual 5v5 series against Blinn Community College, which honestly is exciting. Definitely nice to get the 5v5 Elixir and holding up his good luck charm there as well.
Hey, it worked.
It worked last series. That's right. We'll bring back to us here in the Cast State booths as we break down again. Lijon Tower is the first map of the series. It's the first map actually for all playoffs. As we take a look at the map graphic, Lijon Tower again, first map, clean slate. If we do go the distance to map 5, Saravasa will be the flashpoint map as well. But Lijon Tower, we saw some good aggression, good initiative, a little bit slow start for the Hawks, but then kind of found the groove, Thomas. So what do you think we got to do rolling out here?
I think CBC is going to look to mend some of the early mistakes made in the first series on Lijiang. They came in looking a little bit sloppy, a little bit unprepared, but they quickly found their groove, put things together.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll bring it back here, but we're going to just take a short break. Just make sure all the teams are good to go, ready to go, and all productions as well for us and the other team are all set. So when we come back, we'll be bringing you NJCAAE Regional Central Regional Championship here at Columbia Basin College. Stick around.
Looking for a place that is perfect for you? A place with programs that work around your schedule? A place with cutting-edge technology and state-of-the-art facilities. A place to celebrate and engage with the community. A place to excel in and out of the classroom. Columbia Basin College. This is the place for you.
Welcome back to CBC Hawks Esports Arena in Pasco, Washington. If you're tuning in just for this the second series, CBC Hawks knocked out the 3-0 win against St. Louis, make it and qualifying for national playoffs, and make it here to the Central Regional Championship against Blinn Community College.
Right, it's great. The team here, they're looking forward to this. They were listening. I mean, winning this game means so much, especially to the team. The great thing is, at this point, they have nothing to lose. They can leave everything out there without having doubts, without having to hold back. I think we're going to see some great Overwatch here.
Definitely. I think definitely some great Overwatch is going to come out this here on Legion Tower. Looks like the Blinn running a little bit Arissa and running the Torb and Cass. Support lineups, Bap, Lucio, interested. There's not going to be as much as mobility, and you're going to really be relying on Sky Sniper and Hutch to kind of force down. I'm assuming we're going to be running the Ferry here on COD after the TP. So here we go. Map 1, Central Regional NJCAAE Championship as the Hawks join out here, getting onto the point. Hulk right now looking for some pressure. Here's COD though, flanky. Poke from the far side, applying a little bit of pressure here. Baba on point, very low. Has to wall off, has to get back and kind of get some health back up. COD still on the flank, not finding any picks yet. No picks from either team. COD trying to find a good position around the way. Finds the turret. Relieve a little bit more pressure. Now COD, the outside, rest of the team holding on to point, trying to keep Baba alive, going a little bit deep. Now trying to focus Baba out, and Blinn gets the first blood, taking out Baba.
COD staying in the fight. Was not going to end well for CBC here. Most likely going to be a wipe to try to get the team back together for a new push. Nothing.
Yeah, I mean, cosplaying just a little bit farther away. I think he's a little bit scared from the cast and the Torp turret now. Baba Lucas switching over to the Zarya, and Cod's gonna be switching over to the cast. So playing a little bit more brawly, not going to be playing that Pharah. Looks like they're just kind of not finding the value yet. So it's a team walk in here. Cod playing a little bit of poke damage. Lixie and Luca rejoin a team. Here we go. Now walking back front. Looks like they're going to be walking right onto point. Looks like they're going to be flipping it here. Here's the window, though, from Hudge. It's going to be a really big window, and they're going to be able to pick up and get a lot of value here. Hudge picking up 3 eliminations from the side of Blinn. So flip and then a big ultimate kind of use catching CBC out.
CBC's trying to catch up in the ult economy after the Zarya and Cassidy swaps, respectively, looking a little low in those areas. CBC now re-engaging. Baba taking space on the bridge, pushing up. Hulk. Not letting anything through. Misses it, but knocks Luca off of the map.
It's going to knock Luca off the map, and there's going to be the surge along with Regime. Gave the triple boop or quadruple boop after picking up Luca earlier on, but a really big play by Regime there. The combo of Hulk pulling everyone together, and Regime gave the boop.
Sophomore from Samamas, Washington, finding a really big group there, sending half of the CBC off the map, now being trapped in their own spawn. Molten Core coming out as well as a lamp. Hulk's pushed up a little too far, though. He could get caught out if CBC can get these spawns back in.
Yeah, they're trying to get the spawns back in, but also it's 93%. You have to get on the point to at least get the OT. But again, Sky Sniper finds the triple kill with the 2 high noons. 100% to 9, and it's just a little bit not finding the damage, and so much damage coming out from the side of Blinn.
I think what we really saw here is the space that Hulk on the Orisa is taking up. He's really denying, especially on that bridge. It's really hard when you're running the Zarya to get over there. Hopefully, as we can see here, COD is swapped to the Symmetra, so that should make engagements into the fight a little bit easier.
And see, looks like CBC is just trying to figure out what comp lineup they want to run here into this. Looks like Hulk switching over to the ball, so just a tank difference now on the side of Blinn to see what they get done here. COD going to the Tracer, Skitsu now playing the Cass. Still same support lines for Blinn. Everyone's kind of spread out. Looks like Lixian gave pressure though from Hutch, kind of up above. Hutch 5 HP, almost get eliminated. Ball from Hulk, very low here. Get shield, get healed back up though, and it's just Luca for heals. Now Luca falls, and CBC just can't get the momentum with a few picks. So definitely Hutch gave some value as that Ana just stay back and just pressuring the team.
I think the real matchup to look for here is Hulk versus Baba. I mean, two very high movement, high mobility tanks. It's just going to be which can hit the backline harder here. I mean, I'd give a slight advantage to the ball just because of the map itself, all the off players. Same with the Lucio that we're seeing here. Although
Lucio
he is
just
struggling
trying to
quite a
stay
bit.
alive and on the wall and just kind of staying up barely. Just barely there, almost eliminated. Now Luca is moved off the map again. It's dangerous if you play on that outside part, you could get booped off, and then it's just a little bit awkward. Skitsu finds one, but that's it. Skitsu trying high noon, able to get the ball as well, but not the team fight. Regime's coming back.
Well, the good news here for CBC, Baba has his ultimate charge. Probably looking to use it early into the fight. Dealing with the turret now. Rotating around, trying to get a push going here.
And just freaking gets one clipped. Gets one clipped by Sky Sniper. Sky Sniper finds Elixian. Skitsu able to take out Regime. Now Sky Sniper kind of alone. Uses recall. Looking for Luca, able to get them. Everyone, though, on the side of Blinn, fairly low, but not able to capitalize. And as Baba falls and just kind of staggering out and unable to get a full team fight as the whole team.
Forwards on the side of Blinn here being very active, positioning themselves well, always being, especially Regime here on the Lucio, staying well within his team, giving him that passive healing. Out comes the ults from Hazard, finding one on its Joey. COD finds another on Hutch.
They will find two. That's going to be it. Gets to switch over to the Sombra. And they're going to be able to at least flip this here after taking out Ball. Looks like they switch over to Sombra just to apply just a little bit more pressure here with the hacks to deal with Bulk here.
Really like the swap to Sombra from Skitsu here, denying the Ball the spin. That should give time for COD on the Venture and Baba on the tank to be able, Hazard to be able to actually find kill Ball and get that tank out of the fight.
And Lixian Gate taken out. Torb now looking for his ultimates, going to get it. That's going to be all the picks. Going COD using his ultimate, but gets eliminated. And his OT ticking down. It's just going to be Elixion walking in here. And that'll do it. 2-0 for Blinn Community College here on Lijian Tower. See here, take a look at play up the game.
Goes to Regime.
Yeah, gave the boop one, and then looking for the other one.
I didn't know you could boop out of
the Tarot Search.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, definitely need to take a breather and take a look at that one. But Blinn taking an early lead in this series up to up 1-0, taking Lijian Tower with a 2-0 clean sweep. We're going to take a break here, and when we come back, we'll have the next map of Hybrid and highlighting that and breaking it down for you. But take a moment here. We'll step aside. You're listening to NJCAAE regional playoffs and at CBC Hawks Esports. Welcome back to CBC Hawks Esports. Welcome back. Yeah, that's what I gotta say. I'm just saying the same thing over and over again. We got map 2 here for regional playoffs. Let's take a look here at the map choice. Map choice is going to be Kings Row. Kings Row here.
Deja vu here.
Yeah, a little bit of deja vu here. So we're rocking it back. Kings Row, what's the map that we did go on first in the first series with the 3-0 win against St. Louis. And then this one here, we're rocking it back as well. Blinn taking the first map up 1-0 in the series. They have also elected to play defense first, so they will defend first while CBC will be making their attack.
To see if all it goes back on the, or if they just swap it out. The Orisa being so hard for, but I think.
I've seen fancier.
Oh,
We'll see. Ball. They're still. Yeah, it looks like I might stay with Go Ball here. Usually it's a pretty broad map, but Ball. I mean, if you can be versatile with him and be able to cause disruption and have some quick follow up, and they have the Torb, Ana, and Ash to pop shot people that pop up in the air. But Skitsu, if we go Skitsu, he is on the Widowmaker.
how deadly.
We'll see if he can get a pick. Ooh, almost. Gonna be popping back down now. Going to Genji. So it looks like it's gonna be a hard dive comp. Ball trying to find the back line. Looks like everyone's trying to ignore Regime. Find Luca, and then Libra it gets eliminated right away. And everyone just falls super low. Just all of the shots being hit from Blinn's players just immediately.
Looked like a really mechanical bar. Holic adding more pressure, getting low though. Will he be caught out? Now he's able to retreat back to his back line.
It's healed up again, just immediately healed up. The supports just focusing. Both Kiri and Ana. Now Sky Sniper trying to snipe from the sky, tossing in the dynamite's gonna land it on Skitsu, and then immediately Hulk just follows up the elimination. Just effortlessly just finding the targets all at the same time.
I think what we're really seeing here is just excellent communications from Blinn. As soon as the Ash, as soon as Sky Sniper is hitting that that dynamite, Alex on like that, just
Immediately comes another engagement. Look, everyone's just so low from the side of CBC. Like, look, everyone, it's just like one dynamite from Sky Sniper, and that's it. Man,
I wonder if could attribute some of that to the comp. I mean, Lucio has very fast. I mean, when we're getting dived like that, the passive healing isn't going to be enough. I mean, Lucas supplementing it, but
Lucas gave 2 eliminations. They're down 2 right now. Now able to get ball, so they do have the numbers here. Looks like it's just gonna be Kiri, gonna be TPing out. It's just the supports now. Let's see if they can actually get some more picks here. The supports up alone. Kiri TP'd out again. They are still up numbers, able to get 1 TIG, and now the rest of the team is coming back here for Blinn. Able to get 2. Now both supports eliminated. Could be a winnable situation. Luca picked off. Bubba able to get it. It's Joey. Skitsu trying to find the pick onto Sky Sniper up top. But Ball is still alive. And they had the numbers. Now looking for a possible another tick. Bob going on point contest, and they still have the numbers, but just not there. Bubba able to pick up Sky Sniper again. Now looking for Kiri. Kiri able to get another pick. Hulk getting walled off, getting nano though, and trying to stay alive, trying to find a pick again. And just staying up top, Hudge up top in the window, and just able to just support the entire team. Now almost 2 ticks here. Bubba able to get down Hog. Baba looking for more. Torb now low. Here comes the beat coming in from Libra. A huge beat to just sustain the team, keep them alive. Now it's Joey trying to come on a point. It's Joey eliminated, and they do get the first point. CBC finds some momentum here.
really love to see that there. I mean, being able to finally get rid of Holic on the ball gives them so much space to finally be able to, and Holic cleaning up the CBC backline here. It's going to be a reset for CBC coming into the next stage of the attack.
And the Hutch was a little bit out of position in hotel, but they just couldn't find the picks here. Now walking away, kind of get away to try to regroup with the team. A few ultimates though here for CBC. Skitsu and COD, both DPS ults. Here Bubba taking some space. And a big nade from Hutch again, just finding the rest of the team in the back line. They just can't get anything moving yet.
I mean, can't go ahead and waste a bunch of ultimates there in this section. You have to save them for the choke that comes later on. At this point, I feel like that's what this team is worried about. A little bit of scruff coming up. Skitsu fighting who is that, Hutch?
So yeah, I think so. There's a nade though coming in, hits both supports. There goes the cleanse. Hutch has to back out here. Here's the high noon now, trying and keep COD alive, trying to find the kill. COD gets eliminated by It's Joey. It's Joey finding another one here, and it's just a brawl fest right in that choke, and it's just a little bit awkward spacing for the Hawks.
At this point, CBC has to put something together here. COD swapping on to the Sombra, trying to shut down Alec. Could be enough.
Yeah, this Hawk here is just getting a lot of value on the ball, and it can't get anything more. TP COD trying to stay alive, and Sky Sniper's just right there on the flank. Hawks just kind of split here. Hulk dropping down and just immediately gets healed back up by Regime and Hutch. Just keeping him alive after going in and then getting almost to 0.
This dive is just proving too much for Baba to handle on the Hazard here. I mean, the great thing with Hazard is just the ability to swap between diving yourself and creating like a solid foundation.
Here comes some ultimates though. Now Nano onto the ball, possibly looking for mines here. No, they don't have mines actually. Hulk's just Nano, just rolling through now. Very low. Gave the main pack. You get down to 60 HP and it's going to get eliminated here. So they're able to get a little bit more space. Libra has the beat. Holding on to it though. Now the Hawks taking the space, trying to get some more picks here.
You see Hatch
over up to the right. Hutch in an awkward position, able to take them down here. Sky Sniper finds a pick onto COD though. No recall. Baba low. Now Hulk switching over to Zarya. Try and play a little bit more brawl here with no ball. Returning to say Zarya very low here. Try and find the picks. Gets you able to pick it up. Also use the Molten Core. It's Joey though. Finds the trade pick. OT is triggered here. Gotta stay onto the point here. It's Joey taking out Luca. COD able to take out It's Joey though, trying to find a little bit more to the point. It's OT situation. Hulk coming back on ball. Have to play smart here. Can't get off the point, or then you're just gonna be. It's just gonna tick down. Baba try and keep alive. Just try and stay alive here. Baba very low. Can't get it and can't stay on the point. The Hawks just almost able to get into that second point, get a little bit more time, but a little bit of life here though on King's Row, able to at least get some more presence.
CBC able to find a little bit of momentum coming off of that Sombra pick and some other comp. Will we be able to see that rolling into defense? I can't be entirely certain, but they are for sure looking better. I can hear them yelling and communicating over my shoulder. They are certainly not giving up. They are not out of this fight. They're right to.
Exactly. Whew. Well, this is definitely some good intense Overwatch though, folks. Thank you all for tuning in, especially if you caught both of the matches. CBC now on the defense.
Sniper on that Widow.
Yeah, probably, usually it's common to look for a pick here, or at least kind of
a lot of times it's just a free kill before swapping on.
Now here we go. Bubba, bring out the Roadhog. Now that hook onto the ball, if the Hawk does go the ball, is going to be able to be able to apply a lot of pressure, and it will just focus them down very quickly.
It can also
Touch. Oh, not on the Zen. Okay, that was.
the alternate, or I guess that they're combined fire now. But Roadhog can make quick work. Oh, he swapped on.
Over to the Orisa.
Orisa,
Yeah. See the hog, and it's like, nope, not gonna be running. So the Orisa here is just a crazy counter pick now onto against Bubba as the Roadhog player. Really trying to find hooks here. Gotta be rotated. Gotta be looking for the smaller targets. Hutch is on the Zen, so at Discord, gotta be careful. Skitsu and Cod very dangerously low. Hulk going all the way up to the high ground here. Able to hook over Hulk. Hulk gets hooked in. Bubba still alive, so they do have the tank, but everyone else is falling. Zen's gonna die. It's just Libra. Bubba and Libra now. Cod walking back from spawn point. Baba almost gave the hook and try and find our pick. Kiri able to get another pick. It's Joey. It will stay alive.
CBC rushing back to try to conserve ticks on this point. I don't know if they're even trying to get there at that time.
But they might. They gave up 2 ticks. Now they got to think, all right, it's time to go in, try to get onto the point. Here comes Bubba now. Bubba slam it down. Soj low. Skitsu able to pick it up. Cod gets the trade though. Gotta think you gotta stay on the point. Baba just trying to stay on the point, keep it from getting flipped over. Regime takes out Skitsu, and Hudge finds the double kill, and the point goes to Blinn.
Right. See, having to find something here. We've made changes.
We've made changes.
Just
Trying
gotta-
to find what works here, Thomas.
Exactly, yeah.
Baba's back on the hog now. Just trying to find some individual picks, right? Just trying to find like a hook on the Kiri, the Tracer, the Zen, and then trying to just follow it up. And then Skitsu as the Tracer able to just kind of capitalize as well. Tracer behind those guys, Sniper able to pick him off. Skitsu looking for a target, looking for the 1v1 on Sky Sniper. Almost trying to get it. Sky Sniper, no recall. Skitsu trying to find the value. Luca though, no TP. Gets picked off and the cart continues to go. Skitsu trying to get out here. No blinks left. Now one. Skitsu
Able to get out
leave.
alive.
They're trying to go up. This could be a last fight situation. There's ultimates in the bank for both teams. Baba trying to get onto the point. Libra probably has to touch it here. Libra does, gets ulted, able to get stuck here, but the pulse bomb just bounces off a Hutch, and Sky Sniper with the triple kill and the transcendence at the end. Just the ult fell into Blinn's favor. Blinn takes a quick 2-0 series lead on the Hawks.
The fundamentals we're seeing here. The regime's play of the game.
Bringing it down. And Joey pick up to your regime, finding another.
CBC's gonna look to execute a reverse sweep here.
Yep. I mean, that's the situation we're in.
Yeah.
It's the situation we're in.
The great news being, even with a loss here, this is not the end season for
Yeah.
They have
Still have nationals, which is good.
clinched spot in
Which is good. Which
at
is
this
good.
point. It's just seeding.
Yep. Indeed. Well, we're going to take a quick break here. We will go ahead and get our next map to you once we come back. So stick around. You're listening to CBC Hawks Esports.
Columbia Basin College is more than just an education. It's gaining skills and exploring new opportunities. It's utilizing resources and empowering others. It's building relationships and shaping futures. Start your journey today at Columbia Basin.
Welcome back. Had a bit of a timeout here for the Hawks kind of regroup, recenter in. Let's take a look at the map graphic for highlighting it. Blinn up convincingly. Definitely some play, but we're going to Dorado. And if you have followed us for a while since fall national playoffs, this is where a comeback started. Comeback started right here against Brookdale Community College. And we were down 0-2. And we went Dorado. Took time out, went Dorado, regrouped, re-honed in on a few things. And then we got it done and pulled off a reverse sweep. So,
Gonna find it again.
gonna make it again.
Yeah.
It starts right here. 3 games in a row. Gotta happen. Gotta happen. Let's see if it will. Libra staying in. Lixian
You should come
taking a
home,
seat.
Reggie. We need your help.
We'll have to see what the other team brings out here. Regime still have not picked a hero yet. They are coming from the spawn. Still haven't picked one, so I'm curious if there is everything good. There you go. Just pick Fury, but it's going to be a little bit late to this fight, or it has to use the TP.
The ball here.
I gotta be the ball trying to find some space here. Ka just going right in alone, and it's eliminated. Hulk dangerously low. Hulk gets the support from Regime. Hudge rocking the Alari instead of the Ana. A little bit more mobile. Has some pylons as well. Baba slamming in, being dangerously low. Now going over to Hulk. Hulk, Baba back in the spawn point. Switchy. Skitsu going off the map. Fury getting dangerously low. Cod going back in, try and get support, try and get healed up. And can. Hulk very low here along with Baba. No picks here from the Hawks yet.
CBC is able to find the killing blow on a Hulk, and they're just playing in and out of their spawn, trying to grab a foothold here. Killing going.
As every angle is still covered here. Hawks just trying to find an angle, find a target. Regime very close and TP's away.
Joey
There's
up on
just
that
so much spam just going right into the spawn door.
hard for CBC to get something up here where they can't even get out of their spawn. You have Joey on the ledge on the torb, just down fire with his turret. Get Sky Sniper cutting off all the angles with his
Blue Hulk dangerously low.
There we
Hulk.
go.
There we go. Get the pick. Bubba very low. Have to heal back up just as Lucio heals. Sky Sniper is dangerous here. Sky Sniper dropping in Bob now to contest the cart. Bubba shielding and trying to melt Bob down.
Good
Here comes the Kitsune rush. Baba eliminate. Regime gets healed back up. Skitsu finds Sky Sniper up top. Able to get the trade. Now Libra trying to find a pick. Skitsu go find a 2. Able to get 2 picks. Hits with the sun with Hutch Saw. Joey takes out Cod. Again, a few picks, but no progress yet for the Hawks. We'll make it just a little bit now. Hulk here. Walls off. Baba gets stuck out.
That's
Can't
gonna
get supported.
That's gonna slow down CBC's momentum here. They're gonna have to basically bet out of their. Blinn looking to take control back of the payload.
And Regime gets Skitsu again. Skitsu just trying to hit his shots, but struggling to do so today. Skitsu, usually a good solid DPS player on that hit scan, but Getting melted away as well. There's Skitsu, finds Regime. Touch though, taking out Kaz, so one support down for Blinn. Here comes the ult. Now counter ult here coming in from Blinn. Baba able to take out Sky Sniper. Low, very low, can't get healed up. Skitsu finds it's Joey, and it may just be able to find some cart progress here. Libra trying to find the pick onto Hulk, but the cart's able to get moving.
At this point, they have to stick around the cart, even outside of engagement. They need to get this cart moving in order to get it going by overtime. And
both supports just taking out our COD and Libra. Skitsu able to take out Hutch though. Baba switching over to the Doomfist. Looking to apply some pressure here. And
No one's
there's
on
a
the touch.
C9 coming out. No one touch a point, and it will only make it just underneath the bridge. I think emotions high here. A lot of Overwatch being played. Intense match. Down 0-2 in series. Stressful situation, and this one just got to them. Just unable to stay on point there.
tough couple matches here for C after coming off of the high, the 3-0 sweep against St. Louis, getting a little bit of a taste of their own medicine. I mean, could be good for this team going into nationals, being humbled after coming off of it. Might need reality check, a little wake up to let they can bleed. Portal can lose, fully commit themselves. I think we'll see some changes coming in.
And definitely to prepare for nationals here if this one does get closed out. In the East, Bryan and Stratton, Virginia took down Daytona State College in a 5-game series. They won 3-2. The Hawks faced Bryan and Stratton, Virginia in the national championship last fall, and unfortunately fell in the 3-0 series there. But if they do lose here and not force a map 4, then they will fight and play against Bryan and Stratton in first rounds of nationals. So a bit of a rematch, which can be exciting, but definitely a very skilled team in Bryan and Stratton over there in Virginia.
That's not to count CBC out of this quite yet. Crazier things have happened overall.
It's true. Hulk switching over to the hazard. Yes, Bubba get eliminated. Libra on the brick trying to make it happen here. It gets antied. Hulk gets antied, but then Suzu right back. And just like that, that will do it. It is a quick map. GG's in the chat, but Blinn they convinced a 3-0 win here in regionals, taking play of the game. Skitsu, one of our own, one of our Hawks here, take a play of the game. No, always that. But always GG's in the chat though for both the teams. But your central regional champs are going to be the Blinn Community College. I believe it's the Buccaneers, Blinn Buccaneers, for the central regional champs. But the Hawks are not out for the Overwatch team.
We'll be back next week. Ready to go.
I'll be back next week. CBC Overwatch, so we'll be playing against Bryan and Stratton, Virginia, a rematch of the national championship in round 1 in national playoffs to try to advance to the national championship. If not, then they will play for the 3rd place finish in nationals. But going back to back fall and spring season, making it to national playoffs, I mean, that is no easy feat. So super proud of these Hawks, super proud of these players, and for a program here at CBC. Thomas, though, we got some action for Rocket League this Friday.
We do. We have MSC coming up Friday to start off our Rocket League regional. 1 games.
Yeah, and if we actually go to the playoff bracket, our playoff bracket scene, and then we can actually take a look at the Rocket League bracket. This, of course, showing the Overwatch ones, but we do have the Rocket League playoff bracket that we can get popped up here when production's working on, and that popped up. But we can take a little bit of a sneak peek roll on.
Yeah.
Or Thomas, of course, call you by gamer tag.
Either's
or that here. We'll see if we can get that pulled up.
Rocket League, we're locked in. We're ready to go.
Oh yeah, we had a good season too. 8-2, some close games. When it comes to that, Rolex, share a little bit about the season with us.
So coming in, we got my start. We had a lot of success early on. Until at Salt Lake City, they've kind of been a little bit of a thorn in our side, and we are more than looking forward to taking it back to them. Against to them this Friday. Going here. So make sure to tune in on Friday at 5 p.m. Pacific time. Further into regionals, matches could be going as late as 10 p.m. We could be playing 4 or 5 matches. There are a lot of teams in the West. Well, there aren't that many teams in the West region, but it's a double elimination tournament. Rocket League. Got the graphics coming up here soon. Make sure to check out the merch. A link. Armbands. We have a really great mouse pad. I can definitely recommend that. The full length. We have them here in the arena. They're well. Thank you, Jeff, for tuning in from everyone here at CBC Sports Production.
It's not, or for some reason, the graphics not showing. We'll see if we can get that up. But starting at 5 p.m. on Friday, our Rocket League team will be competing in round 1 of the West Region regional playoffs, and just need to secure 2 wins to make it to the national playoffs and secure a seed. But of course, shooting for that regional championship as well. But thank you all so much for joining us here. Thomas, it was a pleasure.
Of course.
Cast day with you. Always fun to get back in the booth. It's been a while. I'm definitely a little rusty, but it's an exciting time. So thank you all so much for tuning in at home. Again, the final score here, Blinn Community College 3, CBC Hawk 0. Make sure you tune in on Friday. Catch some more NJCAAE action for regional West Region playoffs for Rocket League. But until then, everyone have a good rest of your night. We'll see you Friday.